Marcus Smart, I mentioned, did not play in game one, had 24 points, 12 assists, 3 steals, and was 1 rebound shy of a triple-double. He's the first Celtic to have 20, 10, and 3 steals since Rondo did it back in 2012. By the way, you look at the numbers there. Celtics shot 20 of 14, 50% for 3 points after shooting just 11 of 34 in game one in that big loss. They shot 50, 50, and 90. 50 from the field, 50 from the three, and 90 from the free throw in a playoff game, first time since 1987. In other words, we have a series now tied at 1 game apiece. Oh, I know who was watching this one. My guy, Tim Doyle, checking up here at HQ. This was something special here. Defensive Player of the Year, Marcus Smart. He's known for his defense, but he seems like he was the missing piece from game one, showed up in game two. How did this change the game plan for Boston here, and how was he so successful on both sides of the ball?
Well, how it changed the game plan was this made the Boston Celtics the most balanced team left in the NBA. Hence, you know what you watched last night? The NBA champion. This is the best team in the NBA. Why? Because Jason Tatum has help. Brandon, when you were going through the highlight of the game, you barely mentioned Tatum went out there and scored 27 points because there were so many other pieces. And yes, getting Marcus Smart back and him playing at an extremely high level on not just defense, where he's Defensive Player of the Year. The man almost had a triple-double. 24 points, 12 dimes, and 9 rebounds. Like, are you not entertained? Oh, and by the way, I banged down 5 threes. Him and Al Horford, hats off to Al Horford off the court. He married Miss Universe. Congratulations. Both these guys coming back to the team, adding different flavors on different sides. You know, what Horford was able to do was add that experience, you know, that swag, that drip of just being that old man who's been through the wars. This right now is the best team in the NBA. I don't care what you can't sell me on any other team because Luka doesn't have enough help. You know, Klay's not the same guy, but Steph and the Warriors, they don't have that inside presence that Boston has. And, you know, that was a really impressive performance. It also helps you make a lot of shots, and the Celtics certainly did that.
There's that old saying, you live by the 3, die by the 3. They were living by it last night. 11 in game one. They had 20 yesterday. How important is that for their offense to kind of move here, what we saw last night?
I think it's everything. You know, they proved in the Bucks series over games 1 and games 2 that they actually made more threes than twos. But it's not just making threes, it's who's making them. Do you know in game 7 against the Bucks, that man, Grant Williams, shot 17 threes? We live in a world where Grant Williams shoots 17 threes in a game. Peyton Pritchard banged down shots. Grant Williams came off the bench, gave you 19 points. You know, Jaylen Brown, like, that's why it's the best team left. They just have so many different guys. I don't want to say that the other teams are predictable, but they're predictable. Like, you know, the Heat are going to give the ball to Jimmy. Warriors are going to get the ball to Steph. And then Dallas, well, you don't even have to talk about who's going to get the ball for them. So Boston's got a plethora of guys that can put the ball in the bucket. 10 of their first 12 from 3 to open up the game always helps. 20 of 40 for the game was the difference.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.